I'm Troy Logan with Strike First Self-Defense. Today we're going to be doing side kicks. Side kicks are long-range weapons, meaning that the attacker is at a distance away from me where I can't punch them or palm them, strike them, a knee or elbows, more close or mid-range type weapons. I'm going to use long-range weapons, and that is a side kick, okay? So I'm going to execute the side kick first, as I do in all our segments, real speed, and then I'm going to break it down and go over the mechanics of that particular technique. So in this case, we're going to do a side kick. I'm going to start with Bob just side of me, all right, because as the name implies, side kick simply means to the side, all right? So I'm striking to the side. So here we go. Push. 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 Good. That's a side kick. So several things are happening at one time. So let's break it down, okay? Opponent or attacker is beside me. The first thing I want to do when I'm executing a side kick is bring my leg up and bend my knee. We're just bringing our leg up here, bending the knee. So the leg is in a nice 90-degree bend, bringing the leg up and bending the knee. After I bring the leg up and bend the knee, I'm going to shoot my foot forward or toward the attacker, striking with the side of my foot or the heel. Either is appropriate, side of foot or heel. You probably get more power when I strike with the heel, but we're not going to go over that just yet. We just focus on doing the technique. So the leg comes up, bend the knee. After my leg comes up and I bend the knee, I'm then going to extend my leg or foot outward toward the attacker. So this is what it looks like from this view. Leg comes up, bend the knee. Extend the leg toward the attacker here. Now, when I do this, when this leg comes up and I extend that leg out, it comes right back at what we call recoil. Meaning that whatever goes out must come back, right? We talk about that with punches. Punch goes out, punch comes back. Same thing with this. I want to bring my leg up, bend the knee, shoot the leg, foot out, bring it right back to the starting position. So leg comes up, extend the leg, striking with the heel or foot, bring the leg back, recoil, and put it down. All right, another key component of this side kick is the foot that's down, or the plant foot. In this case, if I'm kicking with my right leg, my left foot is down on the ground. I'm going to pivot this left foot, meaning I'm going to turn my heel toward the person or the attacker that I'm kicking with the side kick. My heel, my left foot, this foot, is going to turn toward him. So watch, as my leg comes up, bend the knee, shoot the leg out, this foot pivots. So that foot pivots and it's adding power and speed to my kick. So I'm going up, whoosh. The bottom foot pivots, heel turning toward the attacker, and then my foot comes right back down. So if we did this in segments, we would bring the leg up, bend the knee. That's one. Do that a couple times. So you're bringing the leg up, bend the knee, one. Two is going to be extend the leg toward the attacker, okay? So one and then two would be here. At the same time, I'm pivoting my foot as this leg extends, that bottom foot pivots. Here we go. So it'll be one, then two. Good. Now, the third step in this would be recoil, or bringing the leg back. So it would look like this. One, two, three, and then four will be put it down. Okay? So it'll be one, bring the leg up, bend the knee. Two, extend the leg, pivot the bottom foot. Three, bring it back. Four, put it down. So when you slow it down and process it like that, you start to understand the different components or the mechanics of this strike or the technique, right? So always go slow. And if you've been doing these segments with me, then you know I say go slow to go fast. And it simply means what it implies. That means I want to go slow, get the mechanics down, and then as I get more comfortable and confident in the technique, then I'll go a little faster, right? So don't be in a big hurry. Don't start establishing bad habits now. This is the time now where we establish good habits and then reinforce those good habits through good technique. So again, it will be one, leg comes up, hands always up. Two, I'm going to extend the leg, pivot the bottom foot. Two, 3, I'm going to recoil or bring this foot back to this starting position. 4, put it down. So then as I get comfortable, I'll go a little faster. Whoosh, bring it back. Whoosh, bring it back. Whoosh, bring it back. Whoosh, bring it back. I'm turning slightly. Whoosh. Just making sure I'm striking with the side of the foot or the heel, bringing it right back to its starting position. And that's how I get comfortable with the technique, doing it from more of a neutral stance with this attacker on the side of me. So you get used to the mechanics of this strike. As you get comfortable, then you're going to start doing it from a fighting stance. Remember our fighting stance. So our fighting stance, I'm going to start here. My dominant leg in the back. And for me, being right-handed, that means my right foot is back. But as I execute the kick now, I'm going to bring the leg up just like we did before, but I'm going to turn my body so my right hip is pointed toward him, or the attacker. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and bring it back. So I'm turning my body, whoosh, kicking, and bringing it back. Again, I'm from a fighting stance, whoosh, and then bring it back. Now, this is going to challenge your balance to some extent, but the more you do it, the more comfortable you become, the more balance you will get with this technique. So don't worry if your balance is off initially. Doesn't matter. Just do it. Right? So from here, fighting stance. Now I'm facing the attacker. I'm going to bring the leg up. And as I bring it up, I'm simultaneously turning my hip. 1, 2, 3, and then back is 4. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, back is 4. So I'm leg up, turning the hip. Now I'm executing the side kick from a fighting stance. Initially started from the neutral stance. Here, whoosh. Then from a fighting stance, here, whoosh, and back. That is side kick. Thank you.